to worry about. And now I get to stream a deck that I personally am fairly invested in. Just like the last Wednesday was my own creation, this one is also my own creation. Which would explain why it just looks like a mishmash of so much random gobbledygook. This one I have lovingly named Orzhov Experiment because it is an experiment, in essence. See here, I saw when Strixhaven first came out, Poet's Quill. And I thought to myself, this looks like a good card. This looks like a really good card. Just 2 mana, you drop an equipment, and you learn when it enters. So immediately you get something out of the side. And on top of that, you can equip it for 2, so 1 and a black, to give a creature +1/+1 in lifelink. Simple enough, pretty decent value. And then, before that, you had black and white in Kaldheim having this sort of second spell each turn theme. Like you have with Bloodsky Berserker, personal favorite, possible MVP of this deck, but I mean, I guess we'll see. You got Clarion Spirit. It's already in so many standard decks right now, running mono white, some running Boros, or yada yada. It's a good card. You got Code Spell Cleric, and then recently with Forgotten Realms set, you've got the Monk of the Open Hand. I would probably be running the Priest of Golden Flowers. I forget its name off the top of my head, but I would probably be running the Bahamut Planeswalker if I had it. I'm still kind of light on wild cards. I'm going to try and work through building those up, especially with drafts. If I can't make a new deck by next week, then I'll just offer another one of my brainchilds. I've still got 1 or 2 ideas I can put up here. But anyway, we also have Cleric class because we've got a fair amount of life gain outlets, including Poet's Quill. We've got Hunt for Specimens, which makes pests, which will gain us life. We've got this Revitalize, which is an excellent, like, sort of stem the bleeding cantrip. It counts as a spell, and it replaces itself in your hand. We've got Village Rites, so we can sacrifice all of our either spirits, or pests, or little dingly guys that we don't need anymore, and draw cards. And it's at instant speed, so it's awesome. You got Bloodchief's Thirst, because, personally, in my opinion, this is primo black removal right now. For 1 mana, you can get rid of a small thing, right? For 1 mana, you can get rid of a small thing, which fits excellently into our 2 spells a turn thing. And then once you get further in the game, you can pay 4 to get rid of any creature or planeswalker. Amazing. Amazing value. We've got a pair of Doomskars, because sometimes you need to wipe the board. And it's pretty nice, especially since you can foretell it on turn 2 to just put it away, save it for a rainy day, and you don't need to have 2 1-mana spells that early. You don't waste those 2 mana. There is a sort of rhythm with this deck. Oh god, excuse me. There is a sort of rhythm with this deck where the first few turns you kind of gotta know exactly what you're going to do with your hand. This deck is almost entirely 1 and 2 mana spells, however, so it's not too hard to figure something out. We have a glut of learn spells, like Poet's Quill, Hunt for Specimens, Guiding Voice. We've got so many of those to help get these cards out of the side, which is why we're running 3 Environmental Sciences, because that is a 2 mana spell. Not only does it also gain us life, which helps with, like, Cleric class and beating back any sort of aggro strat. It thins our deck by getting a land out of there. Generally, it helps manage having how many of each land you need. Sometimes we've got too many swamps and no plains. That helps. The main goal of the deck is to just kind of keep beating in. Meanwhile, we're getting just incidental value from the Monk of the Open Hand just growing, the Bloodsky Berserker growing huge and being evasive. We've got the Poet's Quill to help our big creatures not only get a bit more damage in, but also heal us to buy us more time. This deck does not have a ton of trouble in the late game. It's not super great in it. But it can still make it if we run our opponents out. We've got Shadrix Silverquill as one of our top-end finishers. It's excellent. It either gets you an extra creature and pings the opponent for life. Sure, it gives them a card, but whatever. Or if we need to draw a card and we got a glut of life, we can do that easily. We can put counters on all of our creatures if we happen to be wide. It's awesome. It gives us a flyer if we need it. The Inkling. It's amazing. One of my newest additions is a single Kaya the Inexorable. You'll see this in a lot... Oh my god, I keep hitting the table. You'll see this card in a lot of like Orzhov Sacrifice decks right now, or like Orzhov Control decks that are trying to use things like the 3/1 Flying Cleric to get stuff out of your hand. Which that... Sidebar... That creature might be a bit of a problem for us too. We'll see. But we got enough low-cost stuff, I'm not super worried. But having the Kaya put with a +1 counter... Having the Kaya +1 to put a ghost form counter on a creature. When that creature dies, not only do we get a spirit token that we can sacrifice if we need to, or just grow or attack with, whatever. But we also get that creature back to hand, so we can cast it again. The -3 to exile a thing, perfect. The -7 we probably won't even be aiming for or doing much, just because the only other legendary in this deck really is Shadrix. But I'm pretty excited. Land base, I have a single Cave of the Frost Dragon, because I have a single Cave of the Frost Dragon. 2 Hive the Eye Tyrants, because I kind of only have 2. But having those man lands down there, especially before... that one Field of Ruins, especially before Field of Ruins comes in with Midnight, to be able to manage all these manland strats, having these 2 available is excellent. In case we have a glut of mana and no creatures, swing in with those. It'll do it. We got a playset of the Orzhov Pathways, easy to include a single Snarl, because with as many non-basics as we have, either you'll play this early or just in a situation, but having something to be able to tap for both is excellent. We got, especially when we have these 2 Silverquill Campus. I like it because late game you can use it to scry if you're just trying to get there, you know what I mean? And it's interestingly enough, I have not had too many tap lands ruin the rhythm of the deck. Sometimes it can slow you a little bit, but most of the time in the beginning you kind of know what you're trying to do. So, keep wanting to continue. Last thing, sideboard. 3 Environmental Sciences, like I said, a single Necrotic Fumes. I might bump this up eventually, maybe. I got 2 Inkling Summonings, because having flyers is excellent, and a single Pest Summoning in case we need sacrifices. Just like last week, I am expecting to be editing this deck as we go, improving it, altering it, yada yada. But this is how we're doing at the start. So, now let's begin. I have been looking forward to this for a little while. Partying in the Arctic, out of the way. What's up, experimentation time. Oh, it's so nice. It feels so good. You know that fresh haircut feel where it's just like, just like putting your hand against a brush. Love it. Okay. So, this seems good. Yes, this seems good. I like this. We're only going to be kind of starting on turn 3, because turn 1, drop the Campus, turn 2, foretell the Doomskar, turn 3, Bloodsky Code Spell. Easily enough. That gets us a 3/3 immediately, and or a 4/4 if I want to make that a 4/4, but... Oh, wow. They mulled down to 5. I guess that's why. It's going to be a mono-white aggro list. They mulled pretty low, so I'm not sure what the value here is going to be for them. Yeah, I think we're probably going to wipe them at some point. Oh, is that legal already? I was not sure. Now we wipe the board. Okay. Pretty easily done. Alright. That's their game plan gone. Now we get to keep going. Yeah, we'll drop that. Blood Sky Berserker. And hunt for specimens. Let's go ahead and get an Inkling. Just start the aggro beats. We got enough lands. Like having Kabira Takedown as a... Boom! That's what happens, man. I mean, sometimes if you... That's why I rarely ever will mulligan down to 5. I just hate having that much of a disadvantage, especially in an aggro deck. Like, it's tough. I get it. It's real tough. One thing I'm really looking forward to with Midnight Hunt, I want to make a Boros day-night deck. Ooh, this is okay. This is okay. But like the Sunrise Cavalier, I am in love with that thing. 3 mana, 3/3, trample haste. Whenever it swaps day or night, you can put a counter on something. Unbelievable. I love it. We'll have 3 next turn. Let's guarantee our land. I want that. But yeah, I just want to be able to do that. Maybe try out my... Okay, hold on. Yep. We'll drop this as white. Do this here. Are they going to counterspell my monk? But yeah, I would love to do like a human tribal deck and just have Rally the Ranks. I've tried so hard to make a deck work with Rally the Ranks. It's a 2-mana Anthem, sure, just for a creature type, but humans are very prevalent right now. If I could just make that work, I'd be the happiest little boy. We need a swamp. Swamp. And we swing for 1. Okay. This is another card that I have plans for. Anything that says discard 2, I have plans for. What are they discarding? Is this going to be a Disturb deck? I would honestly love to see. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. You know what? We'll do this again. Why not? We'll hold on to this black for village rights. The end of their turn. So want to do that right now? Sure. That's totally fine. Like I said, that gets us another card back in hand, and I want another land. I want to ensure I get another land. Swing for 1. Yep. Faithful Mending. Back in the yard. Okay. We've got Environmental Sciences. Yep. While they're dirtling a bit, we've got time to try and push some aggro beats in. Pass. My turn. Okay. That. Get life back. This might be a long game. Until they lock us out, I guess. Okay. Guess we just... You know what? They've got no mana right now. Let's force the issue. An Inkling Summoning. And we still got plenty of mana. Otherwise, we got another Village Rites. So... You know what? I'm okay not spending all this mana right now because it saves cards in hand, and there's a chance we draw that one white land DFC that deals damage for the number of creatures we have. To be fair, it would only be 2 after we get rid of the pest, but not that worried. Okay. That's fine as well. If they needed to do it, they needed to do it. And that also means... Let's see here. Let's get this cave down now and drop this Kaya. Just to have it out.
Time to focus. I got a job to do.
Okay. Definitely a control list. Okay. I'm okay with that. Field of Ruin. Are they taking out the dragon? They might. Let's just do this. Another Inkling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop this Inkling, and then we'll save mana to probably pop the Clue. Didn't want to do that. Never mind. We got mana to Village Rites. What do I need? I'll get a swamp. I'm gonna swamp all day. Oh, that was just on top. While they're dealing with searching their own. Yep, there we go. Oh, it gets us 2 anyway. Never mind. Unless they want to wipe the field again. Okay, so they're gonna get 2 humans, 4 life, and a card. Wow, full value from that. I was definitely thinking about this card when I made this deck too, but I wasn't 100% sold on it. We'll see how it performs in this deck, I guess. Before I slot it in, I got a glut of common and uncommon wild cards, so I'm not that worried. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swing in, I guess. Might as well just get rid of this now. Cool. Drop the Hive. And the other Inkling. Really looking to try and draw some of our action. Especially since we're starting to fight late game control with this Memory Deluge business. They're going to look at the top 4, get 2 of those into their hand. Then they can flash it back for 7 to look at the top 7 and put 2 of them in hand. Why is that? What's going on? By the way, I love these sleeves. It's just cool. I like how it has the set symbols for that whole block right down there. Okay. Okay.
I know. I'm right on time.
Tap an artifact, creature, or land. Or untap yours. Gain 2 life. Well, tapping down my stuff really doesn't do... Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. They got 1 black floating. Or available. Oh, no, they didn't +1 yet. Okay.
Some think time only flows in one direction.
I might as well just do this now, honestly. Well, let's do that. Put this here. Call out their white destruction spell. Or Vanishing Verse. Wait, it's not... Oh, it becomes black, doesn't it? Ah. Okay, we'll tap this for a black, tap this for a white. Might as well deal 1, right? Okay, so we start to run out of gas. Pretty late.
Payback's coming.
Get more life here. Another black, is why not? Alright, our deck is fairly thin of land, so I'd love to get some action. But they seem pretty solid with their control. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they can untap another land. So they essentially had 9. Paid 3, so they've got 6 possible now, so they can't cast that unless they drop a land. I forget if they did or not yet. This is full control. What is their... How do they win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 7 mana, so now they can do Memory Deluge. And swamp down. I don't have a second spell, otherwise I would do it. You gain an element with untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step, and you draw a card during each opponent's draw step. Huh. Okay. And -2 to anticipate. Okay. I'm learning these cards as well as we go. So.
Give me a moment. Or a few.
Okay. Maybe Vanishing Verse would be pretty nice to have in here as well. Oh, great. Let's just get that down, I guess. I mean, we might as well keep fighting. Like, I don't know. Oh, the Giant. That's probably their 1-win con. Welcome to Fighting Control. That and Sunset Revelry tokens. What they put in the yard? Yeah. We can take a few beats from the Storm, though, or the Storm Giant. Next turn, they can ult, which would be a massive boon for the control deck. There it is. Oh, there's a second one.
And some think time only flows in one direction.
Okay, so they can only attack with 1. And they're not doing it. They're saving their mana. Okay. Okay. Sure, I still cast it. Let's just get this going, I guess. Get their next removal out. I don't really have much in the bin. That I don't think they can get much back anyway. Let's just grab the saw it coming, I guess. Okay, so they're not gonna ult.
You're almost boring me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could have. Huh. Okay. Oh, when I passed turn is when they did that. Okay, so I can't cast it. Well, we still have a chance to get another spirit. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to wonder, maybe we should put one of these in our deck. A pretty good win con. But now they're just not attacking with the Hall of the Storm Giants. Like... Yeah?
Give me a moment.
Not just untaps. I mean, I guess they didn't have any creatures to untap, so... Alright. Yep. You gonna counter it? 'Cause God knows you got the mana for it. There it is. You know what? I really don't see us winning this in the long game, but... Because that gets 3 power and menace. Yeah, we're not winning this. Oof. This is definitely an aggro list. And against control, if we don't get them early, it's kind of the worst for us. Let me check and see if I have any Vanishing Verses. I mean, that wouldn't help much against Teferi, but... Oh, I got one. Welcome to Budget Magic. I can drop a Bloodchief's Thirst for that. Yeah. God, it's so clear that I am a free-to-play player. Oh boy. Alright, let's keep going. Tyrael. Okay. Yeah. Tap lands make it a little awkward, but we can work with it. We can work with it. Lair of the Hydra, you say? Is this going to be mono green? I've also seen some Ren and 7. Yep. Ren and 7 lists running around. Okay. Let's see here. I think we drop the Poet's Quill right now. Environmental Sciences, try and stem some bleeding. Next turn we can Monk and Science. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep going with this plan. White. Let that go. Sure, they can shock it whenever, but we got the Clarion Spirit next turn. Revitalize. Esca's Chariot. Okay. Well, they're doing aggro better than we are. Why? Oh, gives the thing haste. Yeah. I mean, we take it. Now we're hoping for a board wipe. There. Gain some life. Creature. Okay. Shadrix isn't horrible, I guess. Still not really something we can do. Huh. Sure. Okay. Huh. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I might as well just get this thing out of the way, right? That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. No, not as wide as they are. Holy cow. Esca's Chariot is a good card. Woof. Maybe we try and fit some of those Sunset Festival whatever cards in here. Okay. I'm okay with dropping that. What was it? Sunset. Cards I don't own. Revelry. That's it. Oh, yeah. And what do we drop? Let's drop a hunt. I still like having the revitalize. Let's drop 2 hunts. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we got 7 lessons. Yeah, let's try running this. See how that works out. I might start trying to run some of the disturbed creatures. Like, I know that 1 mana first strike ward 1 disturb guy is excellent. Like, that's my instinct telling me that's an excellent card. Okay. Questionable, but we can run it. Hello. Boogalizer. Yeah. Kaldheim. Oh, have you met my good friend Bloodchief's Thirst? You know what? No, I'm just going to foretell this right now, because whatever threat they get out with Kaldheim can be removed with Doomskar anyway. And plus I can Clarion Bloodchief's Thirst this thing this turn now. Oh, wow, they just fully passed through. Okay. That'd be black. Clarion Spirit. Bloodchief's Thirst. They can destroy the Clarion Spirit if they want to, which I guess they don't have the ability to right now. Huh. Dragon. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Take the 4. Drop that. I should have dropped the white. You know what? We could wait a turn. And got a land and a card draw. Get the Inkling. Swing in. There's village rights now. And then next turn. There we go. Next turn. We can Doomskar into Code Spell, putting a counter on itself. Value. Cool. I see another gold span coming our way. There it is. I'm prescient. That's a lot of damage. Let's save some of it. That's a good combo. That's a real good combo. Okay. Go ahead and swing in. Take the 2. Doomskar. And Cleric. Boom. I don't think this deck is running many of the Play with Fires. We still have a gain 4 life spell anyway. And a Poet's Quill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop that as a land. Really gassed, sure. That here. I'll just do that. And say swing in. Either make a treasure or give that -1/-1, I guess. Chose the treasure. Okay. Let's summon another Inkling. Alright. Okay. I see your game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, it gets out a thing. Right. Still do that. Let's go ahead and do this. That there. Might as well swing in with the Cleric. Save that for next turn. Because that'll guarantee us a second spell. I'll take the 5. Because, I mean, it's trample anyway. Uh-huh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Just like that. I'm expecting them fully to take no. Not removing it. Okay. Let's just put it on the cleric. Hold on to this for the sake of bluffing. Ebon Death, you say? Enters tapped. You can cast it from your graveyard. Creature not named Ebon Death died this turn. Interesting. You want to do that? I think they're fully expecting this, which makes me think they have a plan outside of it. Maybe like a Dragon's Fire to get rid of the Code Spell Cleric. Off the top of my head. I've never seen this deck before. I don't know what it runs. Okay. What do you have, Boogalizer? What do your plans entail, Boogalizer? Yeah, I could have re-equipped it, but I forgot. Straight up, I just forgot. Maps with nothing to interact with, they're so boring. Give me a dragon to wake up. There's a Dragon's Fire. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 10 in the air then? We still haven't blocked yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do this, and then that holds up enough mana to scry. There's a lot of big creatures in this standard. A lot of big threats. Might as well do this now. I can't do much else. No, no, no. I need... Oh, that is helpful. You know what? I'll take this. Why not? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3. Put this here. Another 5 life. And I have to attack. Because if I just take it, the 10 life, then I'm dead. This at least buys me one more turn. And now I equip this onto a Pest this turn because that's all the mana I got left. I'm starting to see my interpretation was wrong. This deck definitely runs out of gas pretty quick. Oh, shimmy. She had a long walk today, so she's pretty exhausted. Ow, frickin' A. Alright. At least I can swing these in. They've got to keep chucking Ebon Death just to have some sort of stable base, but I've got just the scry. See, I mean, I have an ability to scry through. Oh boy. That's another good card. I think it's tough to consider this deck an aggro list because I kind of shoot myself in the foot for the first 2 turns. Mostly just because I'm very scared of early removal. That's why I don't try to play the small stuff early. Okay, 9 you say. Let's go ahead and scry. I don't want that, surprisingly. Well, I think that Forsworn Paladin means our death. What are you gonna do? You gotta swing in with the pest. Gain 4 life. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take the one up, we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 3. So yeah. Sure. And then that's 10 exactly. So, good game, person. Alright. I want to do one more game with this, because I'm starting to get the feel of what's going wrong. I want to get one more game with this deck, and then I'll start to do some serious diving into it. I just love the idea of it, though. I'm a sucker for Orzhov, so I would probably try and force the deck to work, but oh boy. Nah. This looks better. I'll chuck you out of here. Down. Hola. Wolf Bramble Sleeves. That's cool. Okay. Well. I guess we introduce the threat early. Okay. Clarion Spirit. Yeah. Let's do this, because next turn they're probably going to have more creatures than us, so we'll be able to get extra creatures from there that we'll be able to sacrifice to village rights and hopefully swing in. Once it's a 3/3, it's a lot harder to get rid of. As far as early removal counts. Ah, boy. Okay. Well, now we have to be casting spells on turn. Oh, that's right. Oh. Well. That. This. Might as well just do this now anyway. Okay. You know what? Let's not do that right now. So I can Doomskar next turn, happily. And then I can get rid of another thing later. Probably Hive next turn. Just to make sure I have a creature to be able to attack with. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. A well-timed Doomskar will wreck a deck like this. Until it leaves the battlefield, you say. Well, let's just save 2 damage, I guess. Okay. Actually, you know what? I need to ensure that we also have some white. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But next turn we can probably Bloodchief something and then Shadrix, and that's a 2-counter trigger on this thing. What do you know? It's a target. Sure. So Do you have much other removal, friend? Okay. Go with that. Go ahead and take you. Boom, boom. Got the Hive. And we swing in. So now what we need to do... 1, hope for a spell. Okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. This works excellently. That. This. This. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? They're out of cards. But I'm okay with them having big creatures. So I want to draw, and you can get counters. If you want to double block, that's what I thought. So they're top decking now. Okay. Let's do that. And give them an ink. Well, let's see. I want to draw to try and get a second spell. Give them an inkling and I'll take the draw. Oh, yeah. Just do that. Yep. That's fine. I will pay the 3. Swing in. Here we go. Now the deck's working. Oh, the deck's working. Okay. So what went right there is the question. What went right is the well-timed Doomskar. First off, maybe I need another one of those. Then I need to ensure that I've got more card draw. Okay. Check Doomskar. I do have another. Okay. So I want to grab that. Kaya didn't do much for me last time. So let's take her out. Okay. Commons, uncommons, gotcha. Let's look at lessons real quick. Sorry. Let's take one of you out and put in maybe introduction. Oh, no. Sideboard. Sideboard. Take out an Inkling and put in a Mascot Exhibition. Okay. Now, how are we looking? Let me check. Not what I was looking for. That is. Okay, I don't have that yet. Okay. Like that. Something to get creatures from the yard. Cleric class is an option, obviously. Oh, that's a 3-mana creature, though. Guardian Savior. Hard to say. I mean, we've got so many of these already. Null Priest. I mean, we probably will end up just turning this into one of those black-white sacrifice decks. Which, if it happens, it happens. But that's not what I'm necessarily going for. There's Blood on the Snow, but I'd need to change my entire land base. Oh, wait, get the green out of here. It's because we have one Pest Summoning. Barrowin? I mean, no. Exodus is interesting. You cast your copy as a sorcery spell. Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Being able to bring stuff back to the hand from the yard is very nice. That's not horrible. Silverquill command. Returns a mana value 2 or less. That's pretty much the majority of what we have. Draws a card, lose a life. That's fine. Target opponent sacks. That's not bad. Okay. I'm tempted with Exodus. You know what? I'll dump 2 monks, put in 2 Exodus. Honestly, let's consider you 3. Okay. Let's back up. Get out of here. What was... Hold on. I drafted a card from Midnight Hunt the other day. Rite of Oblivion. Exile target non-land permanent. Ooh. We would just further turning this deck into a sacrifice deck, and I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. How many instant and sorceries do we have in here? 13. Star Pupil? Why not Star Pupil? Okay. Also, hello, how are you doing? Oh, right, hold on. There it is. When it dies... Glad to hear it. So, alright. Not horrible, but my only reservation is that I'm not fully set. Not this one. Because, like I said, I'm not fully set on making this a sacrifice deck. Is the only thing. Which one were you thinking about? Let's see. I kind of want to put Chaplain of Alms in, but I don't know where I'd put it. There's also Cleric class, which is good for getting stuff back, but I mean, you gotta pay so much mana to get there. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. One of the puppies was getting a little noisy. I will admit I have thought about Paladin class. But it's probably closer to a sideboard card. Oh, Clever Lumimancer. Okay. Funny thing, I had that in the first iteration of this deck, like the very first iteration of this deck. And with the Clever Lumimancer, I also had Show of Confidence and a couple more cantrips in here. Honestly, it's not a terrible idea. I'd be willing to try and go back to that. Let's see what would I need to do in order to do that. I'd get rid of the code spell because I would want to have more instants and sorceries. Let's bring you back. Probably take out the lesson sub-theme entirely. I like the Sunset Revelries for this. If we're taking out the lessons, that means we're losing out on tokens, which means we don't need sacrifice. Been 4 of those. But a Leon and Light Scribe, because why not? Let's see here. Instant Sorcery's down to 9. Great. A couple more revitalizes. Okay. And then got Monk. How are we doing? Let's go Berserker. Okay. Which means we can, if we're losing the sack sub-theme, we can take out you. Let me see. Draw. Wait. I see Priest, but I also see Search Party Captain. I like lessons. You can use a spell to put a spell in your hand, perfect for double cast triggers. That's why I had the stuff here in the first place. Thing is, there's so much in the deck already. I think probably taking out the revitalizes for some lesson stuff is probably the best move, because it guarantees us a card in hand. In that case, we might as well get those back in. And gosh. Yeah, Guiding Voices. Okay. Perfect 1-mana response and card draw. Village Rites. Yes. Village Rites. We do have a Clarion Spirit still, and we just put the Hunt for Specimens back in. Lumimancer and Monk of the Open Hand are 1-drops that we're fine at getting rid of. So, and Village Rites gets us 2 cards straight to the hand. Let's see here. Maybe drop one of you. Drop one Leon, or the Leonin. At least 2 in there. Okay. Let's try and run this. Let's try and run this now. We are doing a bit of the sacrifice sub-theme still, but with the copy stuff with Show of Confidence, smacking with some Clever Lumimancer, second spell buffs with Monk and Blood Sky. It's missing something. That's what it was missing. It was missing my favorite card in the deck. Alright. Let's rock this. See how this works out now. So it's not the full sacrifice theme that I was worried about it turning into. Still the double spell stuff that I was looking forward to. So, hopefully, this turns out closer to my vision. Thank you for your recommendations. All right. Using a single Thieves Tools. Fuck you. Single Thieves Tools. Alright, so I see turn 1 Clever Lumimancer, turn 2 Show of Confidence. Just to get things started with some quick 3 damage in face. Sweet, sweet, Clever Lumimancer. Yeah. I mean, if the equip cost wasn't this much, if it wasn't 3 to equip, I would consider it. I guess it does kind of pay for some of that, though, because it comes in with a treasure token. Equip is 2? I'm confusing it with Delver's Torch. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Do this here. Delver's Torch, agreed. So, my green-white unicorn life gain deck, commander deck that I made, I just got some cards in today to put a venture sub-theme into it. And I'm gonna try and fit that Delver's Torch in there. I already got the treasure map, a couple of the legendaries, the Planeswalker, a couple of cards from the Esper venture commander deck. You know what? I'm going to take this 2. And... dude, Eliwick, so much. I'm going to drop this Doomskar into the Foretell zone. Swing with the Lumimancer. See what they respond with. They want to keep their Usher, which means it's so much more valuable to get rid of. We're going to Doomskar Lumimancer. Next turn. Oh, look at you, you're black and white just like that. Yeah. Hello. Oh, hello. And we do this. Not even worried. And we do that. Less worried either. That's the money move. That's why we put in an extra friggin' Doomskar. Because when we get out aggroed, we can recover better. What you sniffing? Are you sniffing the mic? Are you sniffing the mic? Does that smell like my spit? Don't touch it too much. Sure. Sure. Blood Sky. We hunting. Oh, we hunting for them specimens. You wanna play a spicy red white weapon deck? Dude. Do it. Equipment! Environmental Sciences. Stem some bleeding, maybe. Could drop that as a land, but I like having it for the removal. Not attacking right now. Look at this sweet bean. Oh no, don't do that to me! You are rude, Emla Temeraire. Dude, if you don't have rune enchantments in that red-white weapon deck, then you are a fool and must remedy the deck with runes. I'll take the 3. You know what? I'll just do this. And we need a Swip-a-Swamp. Actually, no, because I only built it in person, didn't have any home cards. Oh, you can just get those from like a store. Oh crap! I can play the land side from here too. Interesting. All right, swing in, Berserker, swing in. They did not double block. I mean, they know I have the land. Look at you being such a good girl. She's just such the perfect little puppy. Alright, so they have fully played their hand. And they know we got a Kabira Takedown ready to go. Alright, let's confident in Val. Alright, have some fun with Valheim, friend. We'll catch you on the flip side. And I'll take the rest of the 3. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Ooh, I forgot I got the Hive. All the same, let's get rid of you. Ooh. Swing in. Now we'll hold you back. See, all we need to do to win is fight aggro decks and outlast them. And make sure they don't have any mana. Yeah, you want to swing with that 1/2 first strike flyer? Sure. Okay. So if we do this, we won't be able to Vanishing Verse. But I think that's fine. All we gotta do is fight little white aggro decks. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about this, okay, let's get you down, sweetheart. There you go. Now that I'm thinking about this, I wonder if drop 1 hunt for no, not that. Not. We take that extra out because I don't have it. Put in this 1 plum that I have. Just in case. Oh yeah, just in case. Okay. It's a small adjustment, but adds a little more generic card draw. Okay, hoping for some black mana soon. But we can work with this. Just get this down, I guess. Really hoping for some black mana. Blue-green snow, you say? Oh. Well, okay. You see, the thing about turning lands into creatures is that they can get removed. I've never felt comfortable about doing that for that exact reason. At the same time, we now have run out of land. Oh, it's Lotus Cobra. Yikes. And let me guess, they're going to cast another Lotus Cobra? Oh, Sculptor of Winter. Ooh. Okay, how much do they care about their Cobra or their Sculptor? Alright. Honestly, fine by me. Get me a black land, please. They had another, of course. Shh, shh, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Wonder if somebody else is home. I'll take the 2. Not what I wanted, but you know, you can only do so much. Okay. God, I remember this deck having, like, what was it? The one Teamer enchantment, where whenever you cast a spell, you would, you draw like 2 cards or some BS. and you could like play as many lands as you wanted or something. You had to sack your hand or discard your hand at the end of the turn, whatever. God, that deck had a combo with freaking Azusa, or you just play land, and a Lotus Cobra and everything. Oh God, is that standard playable? Yikes. Okay. Doing this now. Everything still has a graveyard ability, yeah? From your graveyard into your library, third from the top. Game 3, draw a card. I mean, that's decent ramp top end. Oh, thank God. Holy cow. I'm just gonna swing in with the dragon. Really? And then cue their removal. I know what happens when the game pauses like this. Oh, no touchy. You don't have the correct texture for your base. Is it... what is it? Into the Royal? Whatever it is? I bet it's Into the Royal. With kicker return spell. God, it's good. Quandrix Command. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll do this instead. And then do that. Pray for another black mana. If not, I got Village Rites on the Monk. And that draws 2 cards. I got Village Rites on the Berserker. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. There. Sure. We'll hold on to the Sunset Revelry. We still have less life than them, so we gain 4. Still have more creatures. Is that there? Down on the ground. I don't know. Might as well. Some life out of it and spirit at least. I've got it. Yes, I do. That's another deck I had a while ago. Back when Strixhaven was big, I had a red-white spirit tribal deck trying to make Rally the Ranks work. Didn't. But it was good hope. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I guess it'll work. I will draw a card. They can get 1/1 counters. I don't care. Okay. That away for a rainy day, but we'll swing in. Yeah, I'll take the 5. That's why I offered it. Bookworm, you say? Okay. Alright, let's get you out of there. This. That again. Will... okay, so you'll do 8. And actually, with the 1/1 counter, it'd be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got it. Make them lose a life, put counters on everything. You draw a card and lose a life, right? Draw a card and lose a life. That'll put you down to 14. 1/1 counters, 2 power, twice is 4, plus 5 power twice is 10. Over 10. Ooh! Boom! Oh, I love Shadrix. Oh, I love Shadrix. Get me to gold 3. Oh yeah, I'm like that meme of the guy on the podium in 3rd place cheering. That's me. In every situation. Okay. Boy howdy, we are doing stuff? I'm still kind of hesitant about the Clever Lumimancer. It's one of those things where, like, unless I'm drawing a bunch to keep up with having cards in hand a bunch, then it's kind of... Okay. Okay. I don't see how this will get us any worth right now, but hey! We can absolutely take this thing out, though. And that works for me. A couple of damage in there. Take out their incidental life gain. Okay. Okay, token deck. Gotcha. Well, let's make sure we've got black, huh? What do you say to that? Alright. Fair. Fair. Do this right now. Black, please. I would like a swamp. Maybe I should swap an island for... Or, gosh. Swap a plains for a swamp. Then we do this to get 2 tokens. Seems fine. This card seems really good. God, I love Vigilance. God, I love Vigilance. Oh, boy. That's the Planeswalkers, right? Yeah.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
Yeah, I'll block that, so we've got less creatures. I kind of have to do this. I won't draw a card or anything, but I still take you out. Although, I could have done that with Clarion Spirit into Kabira.
We did not choose this fight.
Too late. It has reach as well, you say? Huh. Okay. That's a good draw. That's fine. That works. Ah! Ah! I tried so hard.
Children will take care of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, Lolth. You're going away next turn. What do you have to say for yourself? That's a pretty good statement. That's a pretty good statement. I will say one thing. Standard is very variant right now. Okay. What can we do? Needs 5 to be a dragon, and then we've got 2 left, including it. That has reach, so it doesn't matter. I don't think we can do anything this turn. So we take 8, at the very least. Unless somehow they show red and... Well, I mean, they have that. So if they have Fling in the deck, right to face. Which would be hilarious, and I'd be totally fine losing that way.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
I'm just going to do this now. Oh, Essica's Chariot every time. Alright. Drew land. Maybe I should sneak a 4th board wipe in. I keep going back to that black-white control idea. Because against this bigger stuff, we don't got much to say. Like, I wish I had more Vanishing Verse or Bloodchief's Thirst. Probably the Verse over the Thirst. It's so unfocused as well. Maybe I take out the Berserkers. Focus it a bit more. That. Take out a Lumimancer. For a Village Rites. Okay. Maybe we need another home for specimens. I don't know. But I'm trying to make this work. Trying my best. Okay. This is the risk. No creatures. But I do have a Doomskar that I hopefully can get to. I've got a Vanishing Verse in hand. The rest requires creatures to be of any use. Oh boy. Okay. That aside. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of gonna happen. Now I can put a 4-drop on the 4, just go straight for the 3. I can give itself trampling haste. My God. Kind of praying for. Oh man. Oh, you don't. That doesn't even require. Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, that I Weasley transformed them back. Wow, but that 9 damage on turn 3 is a lot. This thing's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, boy. Give me white. Oh, please give me white mana. Nope, that don't do it. Ah! Okay. We go back to the drawing board here. Let's take a look. Ah! Let's look at instants and sorceries that make tokens. Collected, turn off green. Okay. So we got the Sunset Revelry. Rite of Reunion, but it makes a decayed token. Bloodchief, yeah. Part of me, That's real curious. Okay. Okay. Now this seems weird. But it's an instant or sorcery that makes us a creature when something dies. Our shit's dying a lot. We have 3 board wipes in here. Let's see what more there is in here. Onto Inversion as a 1-of. Vanquish the Horde's gonna be nifty if we can get it. Blood on the Snow. I'm gonna stick with this for now. I thought back a little bit to like my old spirit deck I was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Ignore the red and green. It's irrelevant. I was thinking back to that spirit deck I had that involved a lot of cards like Make Your Mark that would make the spirit tokens, and I would have like, oh gosh, I had Rally the Ranks, like I said, to buff them all, and 1 or 2 other global buffs just to make sure they're all swole as heck. Okay. Lumimancer. Since we're on the play, we had a turn 1 play. Oh my god, it has the checkboxes. That is awesome. That is so great. You know what? Yeah, let's draw a card and have a trigger. Okay. Next turn we can Clarion Spirit, Bloodchief's Thirst. I like where that's going. Paladin class. 2 Paladin classes. Good thing I'm not casting anything on their turn right now. Doomskar, that's good to know. Sorry. Yeah. Shimmer hair in my mouth. Okay. I'm feeling a little better about this. The way this deck is set up now. Boy howdy, do I want another land, though. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We can... Oh, hey there. You look pretty. Let's take you out. Resolve. Do this real quick. Yep, I will get the sciences and smack in for 5. Okay. This is looking alright. I can science and foretell next turn. I can take out the Doomskar right now, why don't you? Yep, there it goes. Exactly as expected. Oh, the portable hole. On the Lumimancer. Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. We'll do... No, not that yet. This here. Grab a plains. Get that down. Smack. Just gotta keep the way clear. Keep it clear. Good. It's their turn. Yeah, we couldn't cast this anyway. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's see what they do. Might as well get some value out of it. Nice, nice. Boosh. Get you out of the way. Save this puppy for later. Look, I wonder if there's any other foretell cards that would be useful to us. That demon. Ooh, that demon would be interesting. The one that you can foretell anything from your hand. That would be an interesting experiment. Alright, keep swinging in. You're fine, Shim Sham. You're okay. Down there. I've got plenty of life. I can take hits from them. They are both vigilant, though, so that's the only thing there. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Take that to face. Totally cool. Let's just swing in, because I'm about to Doomskar anyway. Might as well get... Let's see if there's a chance there. There's not. Just do this. And then we're threatening lethal. Okay, that's 4. Or 6, whatever. Now they've got 2 mana. Okay, well... If that in hand is the white removal, it is not. Oh, God, just crawling across that finish line. But we made it. We were crawling, but we made it. Oh, what do we get? Copy guide. Useless. God, let me... I like the Doomskars. I like having the 3 Doomskars. We didn't see that at all. It's fine. We drop the guiding voice. But let's see what other 1-drops there are. See the Chaplain. I kind of want to put in Chaplain and an extra Village Rites. Maybe we'll do more in the future. God, I love this card. Let's try it. Small tweaks. Maybe what we need to do is have stuff early that we can just sacrifice to get value out of. And that's what Disturb cards are really good for. Being able to cast a bunch of spells. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I think they're on the play. I completely forgot. There we go. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's hunt for some specimens. I think this early... Got another land. Environmental Sciences. The next turn we can Lumimancer, Foretell. Then the following turn... Sciences, Village Rites, yada yada. This has got to be that dragon deck, right? Red-black dragons with like Kaldheim and treasures and stuff. Did add 3 Death Touch. You know what? I'm fine with the Village Rites and the Show of Confidence. I'm fine with that. Now, let's just do that now. That'll get enough counters on it. And it'll kill the adversary. And then later we can sack the pest. That works for me. They paid 3. Okay. They want their dragon. Yep. And boy, is it not a dragon. Okay. So that thing needs to sack a creature in order to get instructed. Got it. Black, and it's multicolored, so we can't Vanishing Verse it. Doomskar. You can do that though. Set that aside. Okay. Gold spam? Yep. That's a lot of damage. Sure. Oh, boy. Okay. Five, six, seven, eight, 9. Let's do this one. Does that destroy, or that gets the gold span and Magda out of the way for sure, because they're gonna sack those to make the predators indestructible. And then that gives, that shows us, oh, when it becomes tapped, right? That's when you put the counter. That's 8 damage. 9, 10 damage. Okay. Meathook Massacre is also a good card. Alright, we're seeing other decks in this meta right now, too, which is another great thing about what we're doing. The Dragon deck is strong. The Dragon deck is real strong. When it comes to Standard, I really love having answers. And this deck has no answers outside of, like, direct creature removal stuff and a Vanishing Verse. Let me see. Exile. Portable Hole wouldn't have done much. Darmir Cleric wouldn't have done anything. And I know that a lot of this is stuff that would be for like best of 3s and sideboarding that I don't really do much of. So it's hard to evaluate. Yoicks. Skyclave Apparition, yeah. It's one of those things, it's like a standard staple, but I've only got so many wild cards to be able to grab it. Teleportation Circle. That's going to be another deck. That's going to be another deck eventually for sure. Down, no. I mean, that would be another list entirely, though. Just like control, hand disruption, all that good stuff. Baleful Mastery is not a bad idea. I'd drop a Bloodchief's Thirst for that. I forgot I had that. Rite of Oblivion. Which actually drop one of those and one of these for a pair of. Okay. We're still experimenting. We got a little bit more time left. Maybe this game, maybe one more, we'll see. I would love to come back to this idea later on in the meta once I've really gathered a bit more collection and really figured out how the meta is going to land. Okay. This is alright. That's less alright. Okay. That. This. damage. Hey, there goes my 1/1. Or 1/2. Oh boy. Could this be that teleportation circle I just mentioned? I see a Doomskar and a Village Rites coming up. Less so now.
Symbiosis. We will help you find
Maybe I wait until they get the big token out.
foster much growth here.
I'm gonna wait until they get the big token out. The top 4 cards of your library. There's the token.
The entire forest is an army.
All land card reveals into your hand and the rest into your grave. Ooh. Yeah. Yasharn. Is that standard playable now? I guess in a deck that likes having land. Take the 2. I'll take my 1/1. You know what? Should I make it big and then threaten red and 7? Because they might just only have lands in hand. I might as well. Now they either -3, get a big tree folk, and lose Ren, or they +1 and do land stuff to hand. They've got a lair as well. Ooh, I forgot about Storm Festival. That is like big. Yeah. Oh, Guardian Savior. Holy cow. Oh, if you cast it. It's if you cast it. Oh, Felidar Retreat with red and 7 is going to be a beater. Okay, okay. Well, might as well be threatening, right? Put that up there. Yeah. Okay, and now we're just waiting on a creature to draw from. I just had a creature, but I don't know. I wanted to put some aggro on, force them to lose something. In a minute. In a minute. There it is. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. All of these decks are leagues ahead of mine. Yep, that's it. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it there for now. Woof. Gotta say, this deck needs some work. If it's gonna work, it would probably just end up being maybe more Disturb stuff later. I don't know. I never saw this make the mark. And you know what? I'm just gonna call it for now.